we hit the live button on YouTube as well.
Sweet.
So hello everybody. We are back with Mr. Gene Bond. Although I just
Hello.
realized the
Hello.
desk should be on
Hello.
top. There we
Drawing
go.
motorcycles.
Yes, drawing motorcycles today, and I'm really excited about this. I got my sketchbook ready. We're doing a stream on TikTok as well, by the way. So usually we don't do guest streams on TikTok, but today we actually are because we're giving it a test. And so
Should we have music on or should we leave it with no music?
probably
no music.
Probably no music.
Probably something more cinematic later on.
There is
You are
this.
first. Hey,
And
Michi.
we are
Okay.
gonna
Hey, Danny Draws.
hit the Discord, content updates, today's topic.
But still not on YouTube.
There we go. We should be
yeah,
we
we
should
are
be
on-
live on YouTube.
Oh,
Hello, Danny Draws, Rin,
Yep, we are.
Axolotl, Michi. Hello, welcome. Yes,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, see.
Oh.
I
Wait,
also can see some comments.
interview A. Here we are. I had the wrong
Yeah.
I had the
Okay.
wrong shot up the whole time, so nobody could see us on YouTube.
Gene, maybe show a page of a drawing so TikTok knows the TikTok
Yeah.
chat can know what you
Show
what
them
you
your
do.
show them your coolest art.
Oh, where is it? Oh, it's just like,
Hey, Koi, Lexi, Ginny, Daniel, Everyday. Ooh, Kat. Kira, hello.
Cat.
How are we? We are good. We're actually doing a guest stream on TikTok today as well. So let's see how that goes. It might be a little bit small for you guys, but Gene is here. You can see he's going to be drawing motorcycles today. If you're on YouTube, you can see the thumbnail. That is something that he drew. And it's going to be a lot of fun. For a moment, I thought Colin grew hair. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
What a treat. Yes. He's looking for
An art piece.
a sketchbook.
Let's show one of your comics, perhaps.
Oh my gosh, the comics are
Comics
so
are
cool.
great.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin, guess what? We have a professional artist, Gene Bond, visiting the stream. You would really, really like his work. I don't know if you've seen it, but I hope you're doing good.
I don't know. It's just like what I find.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
That's so cool.
Look at that staircase from above.
show the
That's
staircase.
like spiral staircase. That's cool.
Okay, so yeah, like start talking about motorcycles.
Let me.
Ooh.
That's how I like it. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit cropped on TikTok, but if you want to go to YouTube, it has a much larger version.
Like the Akira stuff.
I want to see more nice. I'm going to show you too, huh? Yes. Awesome. So, I guess we'll just get started if you want.
Yeah. So, okay, so motorcycle is kind of what is it, right? It's like we have a structure and like kind of anatomy, right? All these details. So, structure, it's this like a skeleton of motorcycle. It is frame. You know, this like a metal armature, or like it's sometimes hollow. That's kind of frame on which put all elements like engine, seat, all this stuff. So, and this like frame connected to two main elements is front fork and kind of like a rear fork. So here I draw right now, it's a front fork. Just like one quick example.
There we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow, it's already
So
so
let's-
detailed.
Someone on YouTube says,
Yeah.
reminds me of Akira.
Yeah, that was from Akira actually. I just like, I forget which sketchbook I draw my other works. Anyway, so we'll draw right now something. Так, so here is like we have this front fork. Let's say just like this. Then this front fork connected to frame to, so it's like motorcycle frame. Let's draw this one.
Wow, drew that so fast I couldn't keep up. Wow.
Whoa. So here we have, yeah, and I will explain all this. So very cool. It's just like many details, but once you put them together, it's became very simple to draw actually. So all trick is just to get to this stage when you comprehend all this. So let's say, for example, we have frame like this. It's like kind of like a motorcycle rib cage. And then like here we have like rear fork.
Mm-hmm.
It's like to which we'll connect it, the rear wheel. So and here interesting. Mm-hmm.
So there's the front fork, which is what holds the front tire and the handlebars.
Oh yes.
And then there's like the middle frame.
Yeah, this like a body kind of.
Okay. And then there's the back fork. So 3 parts.
Yeah, like can say like 3 main parts. So I see this front fork. It's made from 2 shock absorbers, or how's it called, suspension, right? So we have this these 2. It's shock absorbers. They can be like 2 types, like a turnaround and a standard type.
Okay.
So and on a rear fork, this where is rear shock absorbers. They kind of like this. So and then here is like axle for a wheel, right? So let's go from here, and here we have like this front axle.
Definitely very
So
different
this
from
like
the cars and the tumble dome and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
in some sense it's like it's simpler, but no, it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
So this like it's the most important, I think, and for artists to have this like how to say, like a solid motorcycle. So you need to understand this like underlying structure.
This is really interesting. I really like the way that you simplify. Like, oh, it's just these 3 things, right?
Yeah.
The front, the middle, and the back. And then you can kind of memorize the forms and the shapes and the functions of those 3 parts individually. And then you kind of just stick them together.
Yeah, you basically you became like how's it called, like fine tuner yourself, like in a garage, right? You can change form or any of them. You can make fork longer. You can make a frame like little different form. So usually like you can just prepare for this from a drawing in the side view. So let's say if like I have some side view, for example, and I plan kind of my motorcycle, like what kind of frame it will have. So I say, okay, it's like front wheel, rear wheel, and I say like, okay, what kind of angle for a fork? Then I say like, okay, what kind of frame it will be? So I say kind of...
Oh, it's a little bit hard to see. I think it's a little bit cropped.
Yeah, it's a little bit cropped on the top.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's say I draw it like this, right? So you see it's like maybe I make different colors. So here is my frame for other motorcycle. And this So it's like very convenient. It's like this type of frame. It's a standard frame. It's called some like standard Japanese motorcycle frame, something like this. I forget exact term. So it's very easy to draw. It's kind of very funny. It's just like this, right?
Wow.
So here we have this like zigzag, and then it goes to this fork and shock absorbers. So you see here also like a notice how it's flat, but then it gets like double-sided kind of. So let's say if I draw, so this kind of pipe or tube in which we put inside axle for front fork, right? So have this like, it's called triple tree, this thing. So it's like maybe, yeah, I can control myself not to go too much to details.
Mhm.
But yeah, so here you see we have this like two shock absorbers. They're kind of this. So these three stuff connecting together is like this one. It's a tube from frame. So this is motorcycle frame. And then you see, so it's like can be go flat like this, but then here kind of it's go like this because we will need to put engine inside. So then it goes kind of like this.
That's really cool.
So here's like this for a seat, both passenger and
Oh, okay,
driver.
I see it.
Yeah, so here will be this kind of, you see, so it's kind of all makes sense.
It's like this wire frame
So,
that just holds everything. That's
yeah, it's just like to.
It's like the skeleton.
So what I'm showing here is that, so this thing, right, this axle from a triple tree goes inside.
triple tree.
So this is how they connected. It's like clear. So if like we have two shock absorbers, then we have this stuff. Like I don't know, like need to better angle. Like this, so it's like. So just, you know, we always have problem with this, like, wait a second, how is it actually connected? Like, how's this, like, front side connected to body? So here is this, right? So this one in the center, it's go inside frame. Okay. Oh, anyway, so and yeah, again here somewhere will be it can be rectangular. Usually it's rectangular, but sometimes can be around here. How's this? So, and again, it's like when you just memorize this, practice to draw this stuff, it's makes so easier for you to draw motorcycles, because then you can see for different kind of type of shock absorbers. Just they can be like little different. All idea will be same, just kind of little different construction.
It's almost like a character design. You know,
Yeah.
like you learn your base anatomy, and then you manipulate the sizes of
Yeah.
features, and like if you want the Hulk, you know, you change the proportions. If you want like a tall, you know, character with a big upper body or whatever, it's very similar.
Yeah. So it's just always this kind of approach when you need to know structure, you need to understand um, how stuff connected and how it works. So it's just like it takes a lot of work to get to this thing. You know, like you study a lot, you make a lot of unnecessary work maybe to figure out how to do it simple. So it's kind of like teacher work and teacher talent to explain something difficult in a simple way.
You know.
Так. So, and then, yeah, we see like what happened, which again, like me as artist, I didn't know. I don't have motorcycle, like I am not like motorcycle fan, and I have no idea before about like this frame, right? So now I show you. So you notice how this thing, it's a flat, right? It's just one pipe here. It's not double like in the bottom. And it's like most common construction. So, and then we have like fuel tank put on this. So usually it's like even
Oh
like
yeah,
if
it
we
wraps
look,
around it. I
Yeah.
remember now.
yeah, it
I
wraps
grew
around.
up riding
Yes,
dirt
that's
bikes.
wow, so cool
I'll
in the
never knew how
desert.
they worked though. All I know is that
Uh,
if you move to a different elevation, it may be very difficult to start, and your leg gets very tired trying to kick it to start, because it no longer the carburetor no longer works right because you're at a different elevation, so you'll have to like retune it. So annoying.
yeah.
Dirt bike
So yeah,
problems.
so this like
Oh,
fuel
Wow.
tank is kind of like inside have like little
where my green?
canyon kind of inside.
It's just like a little canyon.
That's very cool. Hey, board artist. Like the overall approach when it comes to the design aspect of just a motorcycle itself. Yeah, like drawing motorcycles is so cool. It's one of those things that's
Yeah,
like
it's like
it's just got that cool factor.
That's where the seat
Yeah.
goes. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just kind of connect to here. Then we have engine, right? So engine also like take a lot of time for me, like so like oh how to, and if like especially like when you start to draw motorcycles, like how to approach it so it will be not too crazy, kind of not too difficult. And basically we can simplify it. It's just kind of a box. Again, like different engine will have a different proportion, kind of different ratio of a box. And this kind of for a piston, right? So there is like moving piston with like all these like explosions, like so here we have like on this top part we have this piston moving up and down, and in the lower part here we have this rotor. I forget what's the word. Like I think called rotor, right? So it's like
Well,
I don't know much about engines. I just draw.
Yeah, just forget this word. Anyway, so this thing is moving here like this inside. And so when you draw engines, also you can draw how many pistons it have. It can have like one, it's like some simple motorcycle. Like usually like, yeah, more very, let's say, very light motorcycles, they all will have one, and the scooters. But sometimes some big motorcycle can have one, but this will be like very big, very big piston. So it can be, let's say, like another box, and can be like two pistons like this. Or there is like in BMW, have this kind of architecture when have two pistons on the sides. So, and then only after this, like after you decide what kind of engine it will be, what is like main architecture of it, after you can like say like, okay, there will be some kind of this shape, and there can be some kind of other elements like starter, oil pump, a lot. There's so many, it's like you will never learn every engine, so there are like just endless variations. But they're like more like secondary to this general structure. Так. So let's draw. Yeah, let's draw here. I will draw my favorite. So this like BMW engine often can see in cafe racers. And also have motorcycle in Akira with this kind of architecture. Let's see.
That's
So
really
yeah,
interesting.
so little, yeah. So and then carburetor, right? Also, like each of this stuff, it's very easy to draw. Like you see, like one by one. It's just like when you put all this together, it's became like so many stuff. So carburetor is just like this. So here it has this like pipe connecting to this piston. So this like we have this pipe connecting carburetor.
The fuel going into the engine.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
correct?
mix air. It mix air with gas, with
Okay.
fuel. Yeah.
And it
So it's
adjusts like the amount of fuel going into the engine, right? It kind of controls all that.
Kind of, yeah. So it's like important here is that it's let's say through carburetor, air go into engine. So
Okay.
you see how here will be filter. So here's this air filter. So what basically is a carburetor is like usually it will have this kind of filter. So again, like this we have filter, carburetor body, like this, and then this pipe go into engine piston. You see, like shown here. So in this BMW also we have here. It's like already this one is like inside frame, right? You see?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's becoming a motorcycle.
Yeah, they
Sort of.
really do. So, I have a question. When you're
Mm-hmm.
studying something, motorcycle. I know you're studying guns right now. When you begin approaching a really complex subject like a motorcycle, how
Uh-huh.
do you usually start that process? Like if somebody wants to study something that they find very complex, how do you kind of l- figure out how it works and simplify it and break it down? Like where's the starting point?
Starting point is just like you find any information you can find.
Mm-hmm.
So first step is just like entrance point.
Mm-hmm.
And at this stage, you need to um, just kind of like consume information which is on the surface. So it's like right now it's super easy. There is a lot like video tutorials. Some like I was watching a lot of video like mechanics on YouTube. Some like
Mm.
tutorials for mechanics, like explaining like how like video, for example, like about how oil distributes inside engine. And for me as artist, it's visual materials. It show me
Mm-hmm.
like a structure of engine, right? And after like I go to like now I have AI, you go to AI and say like, okay, like tell me what is main components of engine.
Mm-hmm.
After I Google each component. After I also find some like while Googling these components, I also find some websites where they also explain about like engine structure and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because sometimes like AI, you cannot like totally rely on AI. You should only like use it as one of material because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's total nonsense. He will like invent engine for you. He'll
Yeah, that's funny.
after you say like, hey, what the hell you're writing? Like, it's nothing about real engine is what you say. And it's like, yeah, sorry.
Yes, sorry.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I have
So
noticed that.
yeah, and it's like super kind of frustrating, uncomfortable when you never learn it, when you like um, when you need to develop yourself like this theory. For example, like doing motorcycles, it was like, oh my God, like I cannot like it will be much easier if I just find somebody book and I make my version of his book and call it like how to draw motorcycle, right? But I cannot find book like that. I
Yeah.
need to make it here. And this like
Hmm.
very like nervous, like because like I really am not sure. My brain is just like it's like why you think you can do it? Like it's impossible. There is no information. So and I just like draw what I can find, without such clarity, just whatever I can find. There, like some photographs, find some like uh, pieces of motorcycle, draw them, and after understand what is this. Like you draw all these elements, you don't know what they mean. But after, when you find some theory, watch more video, you start to understand and you draw better.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
Also, like as for
really good.
artists, it's important to draw. Yeah, so it's like you draw when you don't understand, you learn, and after you draw when you understand. So
Hmm.
it was
So
this.
for anybody in the chat who eventually wants to become a professional artist, Gene just basically gave how he approaches a completely new subject. Like if you want to learn how to draw something and you have absolutely no idea how to do it, he just explained his entire process for going from basically I know nothing about this to and now I can draw it. And that's really 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 valuable. It essentially allows you to learn about anything. You're just like if I want to learn how to draw characters, if I want to learn how to draw weapons, swords, like if like I know a lot of you in the chat have your own projects that you have. Like maybe they take place in medieval or the future, or maybe the main character rides a motorcycle or whatever, right? if you want to write a story and you want to have the characters in the story able to, do use something or do something, if they're familiar something with something that you're not, that's how he approaches it. And for me, that's super valuable. Like, it's literally one of the most valuable things that you could possibly do as an artist, or know how to do, because it essentially allows you to learn about anything. And you're right, Kevin. This is gold. Of course, it's a lot of effort to do this, but this is like the secret, right? This is the recipe. Um, Gene,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to say, do you think, because I know a lot of people are kind of at the beginner level of perspective who watch this channel, do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think that you could relate the drawing motorcycles and relate it to, say, for example, Krenz cubes? Maybe draw a couple of Krenz cubes and explain how you would use those in order to draw maybe like a motorcycle frame at different angles or something.
Yeah, of course. It's Kranz cubes. They just teach you rotation in the space.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of you became more literate about XYZ behave.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's train your intuitive perspective.
Mm-hmm. So right now,
So
you're kind of drawing almost like a 3-to-1. You're kind of drawing at that angle right now of one of those cubes.
mhm. Yeah, yeah. So it's like no, it's like 45, 45. It's like
Mm-hmm.
and trick is like you intuitive. It means you don't think about it. So
Mm-hmm.
once you train your intuition, it's just um, intuition like allow you to work consciously on more advanced level.
Mm-hmm.
So if you not trained artist, if you're a beginner, you don't have intuition. So you need to think about very basic stuff like, oh, how to draw some stuff in perspective or 3D objects. It's like everything require your attention and you like need to control. And when you practice more with this, it's became so common, so like casual for you. So your brain say like, okay, I don't need to control it anymore. I do it automatically. So
Mm-hmm.
and now it means now these basics, foundations, they happen like subconsciously, and your attention can focus on the next level task.
Mm-hmm. Almost like speaking a language, Like if you have to think about every next word you're going to say, it's more difficult to talk about higher level concepts.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So you just it's kind of how simple principle behind education, and it's also explain that you cannot hack it. You
Mm-hmm.
can't hack it. It's
No
like you can
shortcuts.
use some, yeah, you can use some shortcuts, some tools, but they're always only like work in only one specific case.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make you like a master who know how to no, how to solve like many kind of problems. But once you if you go proper way, if you're like lay foundation, it's make you able to solve so many problems, and it make you able solve problems you didn't even know about.
Wow.
So make your like a universal machine. So it's like you learn Krem's cubes and you don't realize it's help you to draw like buildings, people, everything, just as an example.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
here I show also like interesting, like here I did mistake, right? And this is very interesting, like this interesting moment, which just I want to demonstrate, is that understanding of function. So
Mm-hmm.
because carburetor, it's this thing where oil, gas, and air mix together and after go to piston. right? So there should be filter, so it's like air go into filter. And so and then there should be pipes which go into this piston. So in this case, if I have one carburetor and two pipes and two pistons, so I need to have two pipes. So, and this engine have some like, let's say like a 4 piston engine. Like this. So it will have like, it can have like 4 carburetors, but usually it will be some kind of like injection system. Like electric injection. So it's kind of a modified version of carburetors. So let's say something like this. And again, here will be like a bunch of filters. So it's funny, right? Like you learn one thing and after you understand how it works, and then you can draw a lot.
It's like Lego pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for free, you don't need to buy all those pieces.
Yeah.
You just draw them into existence.
Yeah, so it's like it's how we grow complexity. We grow all this, like say, wow, it's like so many details. Like how you remember all this. Yeah, I remember 2 things. I remember just one object, and I remember function. That's it. And after you can like play around with this, and it start to look like super complex. So here have this one, right? And then other side of piston, it's where we have exhaust gas, right? So if like clean air go from this side, then this like dirty air go from other side of piston. So we have this exhaust pipes. So how many pistons you have? So many pipes and yeah, maybe like in this case is one carburetor, but yeah, it will be not more than 2 pistons. So yeah, like 1 or 2 pistons, it can be one carburetor, but more than 2, it definitely will be kind of separated. So and these pipes, they can be like, if like you have this like 4 pipes, they can be connected into one underbelly, kind of under motorcycle belly. They will be connected into one.
It's like the guts.
So in here, say we have this. So it's connected under belly, and then it can go like pipe can go on the left or right side, or it can be 2 pipes on both sides, or it can go like under seat. Some motorcycle, like a sport motorcycle, have this exhaust pipe like under seat.
That's cool.
Yeah, I almost telling all my book about motorcycles right now.
That's funny. So you're making a how to draw motorcycles book?
Yeah. Well, soon I will make like crowdfunding campaign about this book. We can do again like video promoting it.
That'd be fun.
Right.
I haven't really seen a book like that around. It seems super useful.
I'm sure there's like a lot of how to draw cars type books, but not much on how to draw motorcycles.
Yeah, there will be motorcycles, like different types, like a cafe racer, choppers, and this like dirt bikes, and also will be a scooter and a bicycle.
Vehicle. Drawing a bunch of
Yeah,
vehicles.
so it's like, and I draw with all these details, sometimes a little too much details, because I want it to be like encyclopedia. So like artist sit and like he's like, oh, I have this question, I want to really understand, and you can take this book and look for details.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So, and here, yeah, I almost finished with engine. So this is like very interesting, right? So without going into guts of engine, just talking about this outside, it's already make a lot of sense, right? So we have like air go inside, air go outside. But then what we also forget to mention is this sprocket. So to have like a sprocket here, because this like all this like moving energy will be moved inside this box is a transmission. So this energy, like moving energy, transmit into this sprocket. And this sprocket's like on a bicycle. We have this chain. It can be like chain or rubber belt, and this chain go to rear sprocket. So this rear sprocket connected to wheel, rear wheel. So basically this is what we need this engine for, is to move this rear wheel.
Someone in the chat says, very inspiring, like Kim Jong-gi.
Yay.
Yeah, Kim Jong-gi's a legend. Gene Bond actually teaches a lot of the same stuff on his YouTube channel. He teaches a lot of the very 5-point fisheye perspective grids and how they work and why they work and everything. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, go check out his YouTube channel. And he teaches a lot of that. He's a very good artist. Christina's actually taking a mentorship with Gene right now, and you know what? And you know what she's doing all week? Krenz cubes. A bunch of Krenz cubes.
How many sets have I done?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot. I don't know. 5, 10, maybe.
Well, like I did the whole thing. So
the 81 boxes.
81 boxes. It's really good. It's actually helping a lot. So is that the back
So
wheel?
we have like, yeah. So it's
Okay.
like some crazy.
This reminds me of
wheel.
that class that we took in Art Center, how things work. Only I think it's kind of better.
Yeah.
So and on this actually, so sometimes it's a rubber belt, sometimes it's chain, and sometimes it can be like a gear, you know. They have, so it's like a pipe with the gears, and it's like rotate. And so on this BMW engine, it's like this kind of gear system, like metal arm. So
Cool. How do I be a guest artist? You can DM us on TikTok if you want and ask about it.
So, and here let's draw.
The exhaust.
Yeah, so it's just like you see, like from
Brum, brum.
both sides. So it's like here is like this is front. So here we have exhaust moving back like this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The anatomy.
Yeah.
Of a
Once you
motorcycle.
understand, it became very fun.
Yeah, you know that is really true. It is very true how it's like, in the beginning it's scary because you don't understand it, but once you understand it, it does become fun. You know, I used to hate figure drawing, and then I practiced it a bunch, and now it's honestly one of my favorite things to do.
Character development.
Yeah. I only drew anime in high school, and I never did backgrounds, and then I became a background artist professionally, and I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah. Same. It always like this. Так. Okay, let's think. Yeah, so it's like engine, carburetor. So again, can like repeat for yourself. transmission box, pistons, carburetors, air go inside pistons, exhaust pipe, air go outside of pistons, and sprocket usually on the left back side of engine, so it's like rotating wheel. And here can also, so here we have this light.
Oh, there's a light.
Yeah, it can be one lamp or two, so it's like attached usually to this part here. Right, and here can be also like this one or two cylinders for speedometer, right? Speedometer and
Oh.
tachometer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add mirrors. Actually, like I did video about Akira motorcycles, and it's interesting how Katsuhiro Atoma, he avoid drawing mirrors and brakes and cables.
So funny.
So I was like, wait a second. He
How
like,
did he pull it off?
I was, yeah, and it's like I always think he draw every detail. And now when I like study all this, after I look his motorcycles, like, wow, he's like simplifies so much. And he been also smart to make every motorcycle have cover wheels, like a, you know,
No
this
spokes.
big disc. Yeah, yeah.
You got to draw it 1,000 times and 10,000 times. You might as well make it easier for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're very interesting. Like manga artists are so much like generalists. They just draw everything. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's a good YouTube channel
Okay.
name. Draw everything.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
So yeah, so here give you like little like anatomy, right? So and then let's go like how to draw this, how to put all this together. So usually it's in the first stages, especially, like it's definitely helpful to draw side views. So let's say this like let's say one wheel as a square, right? So then we have like 1.5 wheel going to back. So it's some kind of like standard motorcycle. So then I also go like half wheel up.
So, standard kind of the distance between the wheels of a motorcycle, 1.5 generally,
Yeah.
depending
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
bike, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like depend on the bike, but it's kind of most common, and it's
Okay.
literally called like a standard, like I forget like abbreviatures, some kind of like in Japan have this like standard Japanese motorcycle, something like this. So
Very interesting.
and for us we need these squares so we can like draw them in the perspective, right? So we can draw this platform kind of in perspective. So for practice, like for your first steps to understand how to draw motorcycle in perspective or in 3D, it's recommended to start with side view to have like clear measurement. So I have like one wheel, and I have this like halves. It's very convenient. So now I will draw this main key points of a frame, because like frame, it's what all motorcycle elements will be connected to, right? You can make mistakes with the engine proportions or some like lines, but once you know where is your frame, it's not big problem. It's problem when you don't have a frame, you don't have structure, and like everything just kind of flying in the air. So here we have this point, you see, is like right angle wheel. Right here we have quarter of a wheel. So here is this point. We connect to center of a wheel. So it's our like fork,
Interesting.
front fork. So then establish like frame points. So here is like will be let's say like a feet where footrest. So it's like this point is like footrest somewhere here. You can move it around. Yeah, it can be here or more back, but let's say here for a driver. So then I say, okay, maybe like 1/3 here will be like, or maybe I can make half, no problem. It's a driver seat right above footrest.
That's really
So,
interesting.
and
It's
then
like human proportion.
Yeah, literally.
Breakdown.
yeah, because again, you see, this is like very foundations. It's like very basic. At first, it's like maybe like little like geometrical, but later it's all in your head. You kind of like you see all these dimensions even without thinking about it. So like it's interesting, like, explain to students is that is should be aware of with these stages. It's like first stage is like you feed your brain with a very good healthy important material, and then it's start to feed your art, right? So okay, let's choose first color. So now we have this like a driver and passenger seat, this footrest also. Oh, okay, so let's show. So we draw this zigzag, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's really cool.
And here, so this like rear fork, this is like will be our suspension. So, and then here, okay, we like think about, okay, where's will be body, maybe some kind of this.
Wow.
So,
It's all coming together.
and then also like, you know, like handlebars can be different, like longer, shorter. And let's say here you can also kind of establish, let's say like this. Okay. So once you have this, then you can draw. Let's say you can draw it any way. You can start from square, or I like to start from kind of this general block. So just like being loose. Say here is 2 wheels, 1.5. Okay, so here will be rear wheel. So same, you see, it's very convenient. We have these 2 points. Now it's our fork. And then here is like driver footrest. And about here is like driver and passenger seat. So then I drop zigzag. And a frame. So here, let's see.
Wow. Definitely takes a bit of time getting used to.
Yeah, for sure. That's important. So it's like you can treat it as a next level line exercise, like next level warm up.
Yeah.
Because like it's really like now you have motivation to make like clean lines.
Because you have to be clean.
Yeah. So don't make it too messy. So then, yeah, of course, to make it properly, kind of, it's a long process of also get accustomed to drawing wheels, like how to draw wheels in perspective properly. It's like a lot of ellipse practice. So here I will like do some quick. So this structure we use as a central line. So it's like a middle line in the wheels and in every part of motorcycle. And now you kind of like add third dimension to it, add volume. Hello, Mr. Clean. I look in the comments sometimes. So then you say like, oh, let's see, like Z axis will be here, for example, right? So I say, okay, so now I can draw front fork. Now I can like add this thickness to frame.
Wow.
So this is my super methodology. So here, like gene bonds, how to draw motorcycles. Yeah, because like I never see this anywhere. Like we'll teach how to draw this like from inside out.
Never seen it.
But for me,
This is
yeah, so
it's similar to what we did at FZD, starting with the center line.
yeah. No,
We
I mean
didn't
like
really do
drawing
motorcycles.
motors. Yeah, but here see like drawing motorcycle start with a frame and go to like put engine inside, stuff like that. Because like I never see this. Like it's always some kind of like more artistic. But I think like for artists, like especially concept artists, illustrators, something like when you want to really draw, like it's next level when you can draw it through. You don't need to do it all the time, but once you did it a couple times, it's really different. So you can really draw like virtual reality, like you're creating like actual motorcycle. And there are definitely artists who draw like this, like they able to draw it through completely. You can see it. Like, so here you see I add this. But definitely will be like only one book which give all these details. Because this like can treat it as like life-changing exercise, because it make you really understand motorcycles and remember them forever. Like not once you draw them through from inside out, you can draw it from memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. So this is like uh, drawing through its kind of academia stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
It's
I
like,
like it.
yeah, in my art college, like in the university when I was studying, actually we call this drawing. When it's not drawing through, it's a sketching.
That's funny. What's that Russian academic art they always talk about?
Yeah, it's like plank very high. So yeah, and here like rear wheel, like I have this center over center, and then I put this line. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be just definitely a lot of confusion, and like you will do constantly like miss something and like wrong, make wrong line, connect wrong points. Yeah, that's why not everybody can do it. But if you do it slow and you start again, like when everything is wrong, you start draw it again, no problem. You will learn. So and then okay, can like start. So then it can be much more loose and freehand. This kind of my point here. It's like we can go same approach, like super schematical, super academical, like drawing all motorcycle, but will take a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
But my point here is actually like once you figure out where is your motorcycle frame, it's allow you to be very loose and keep kind of solid structure of motorcycle. So it's here, it's like I add full tank, then let's say will be engine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this one. Yeah, okay.
So this is the point where you're a little bit looser.
Yeah, so now I can, because like you see, you already have space, you already have um, this kind of points which help you to orient, like they suggest you directions. You're not blind at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So now you see, like I put kind of this, just 3 cubes, right? Um, what else? It's already look kind of busy. So then, yeah, I can put like exhaust pipes as I go here. So I just again like want to notice how in the previous page I show each element. It's very easy to draw. But once you put them all together, it looks like, whoa, so many details.
That is how a lot of stuff is. All like, even when you're just drawing like a person, it's just like you could draw whatever a couple boxes and a bunch of cylinders, but as soon as you put them in the shape of a body, everybody's like, "Whoa,
How'd you
person!"
do that?
Magic.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
So, and you kind of go like from general to smaller elements. That's why it's also, I think, it's like wheels with skeleton of motorcycle. It's kind of most general, most foundational element because it's make it feel like strong, kind of, like it's connected and everything, like in a real motorcycle, like in the real world, when heavy objects have support, so they're not like falling apart. They can be connected to something once you have this structure.
Mm-hmm.
I rarely
So,
draw vehicles, so this looks terrifying. I get you, Gizmo.
So and
superstars.
here's like brake disc on the front wheel. So I kind of I shown like how I add these details. So there can add like mud protection, like then can add, let's do like 2 lights.
It's fun.
And
I
then
should take
here
a
can be
motorcycle
like,
drawing mentorship with Gene.
Ooh.
yeah.
Make me draw the motorcycles. Dang, I can't wait to have David on. I think you'd really like David, Gene. He's a maniac. Great dude.
Nice.
Oh, we should have David
Nice.
and Gene on sometime.
Now that'd be sick.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this video, like dancing woman, like funny moves, and like so like it's a maniac on
Yeah.
a dance floor,
I think I've seen that, yeah. It's good.
like a maniac on a dance floor.
Mm-hmm. Dancing like she's never danced before.
Yeah, yeah. So there is special technique how to draw
Sick.
handlebar. So because also for me it was like, what happening with this handlebar? Why? How is moving? I was like, it was really breaking my brain, like how to draw it, because like you see, like pipe, is like, ooh,
It's like a
it's
collarbone.
what?
Yeah.
It's like where
It is like a
it goes.
Although I'm still confused with collarbone sometimes because it's like that. That's what it feels like.
It's a noodle.
And you like try to find like where is points, like it's here or here, like where is the geometry? I was like what the hell? And then I finally like you see this example when I was just like trying to find structure, did some my guesses, and then eventually I just find some video like some dudes making in AutoCAD, making 3D model.
Oh, AutoCAD, huh?
It's like, and I realized like I can find sometimes this kind of AutoCAD videos because they have like step by step how they build 3D geometry.
Like you have to build it from like a box or a cylinder. So what is it? What's the secret?
What's secret? Okay. So Christina walk away, we can talk about it. Yeah, so it's like it's two planes like this, right? So and then you can basically that's it. So then you just like you can move it down, so it can be like angle here, right? And then you have pipe. It's when it goes here, you round it, and then you round it here, and then it's go to this angle. So you can kind of control this amount, how much you round this pipe. Let me show you. I have some good examples. Так, handlebars on a dance floor. Yeah, we'll have this kind of dreams about motorcycle. This is a handlebar. This is a handlebar.
You know
on
what
a
I have
dance
dreams
floor.
about all the time? I have dreams
It's a
about
Kranz cubes.
the Kranz cubes. Yeah. Well, I did have dreams about perspective, but for some reason I always dream about Escape from Tarkov. You know that Russian game?
Yeah.
I
That's
literally
so
have dreams
interesting.
about it almost every night. I don't even play the game. I mean, I have been watching a lot of it lately, but like years, like for the last 4 or 5 years, almost every single night, for some reason I dream about that game. I won't even play it. I haven't played the game in a year.
Maybe your brain just feels like you're in Tarkov.
Yeah. Real life is Tarkov.
Yeah.
Escape from Drakov.
Yeah, there's like game is escape, and you dream is like welcome to Tarkov.
Yeah. Dang, that game's so fun though. I need to ask you about
Yes.
some of the lines that they say in the game though.
Interesting. Some like obscene language, I guess.
No. Opachki? What is that?
Opachki.
Yeah. Is it a bad word?
Opachki is like, No, it's like a surprise kind of. It's
Oh.
like it's a mix. It's something like
Oh.
whoops and wow together.
Oh, okay. Cheeky
So
breaky.
it's like itself. It doesn't have.
Cheeky breaky.
It's same. It's like yeah. It's just like a filler words. So is there? Yeah.
That's good.
No, not. They don't have like meaning. It's some kind of like cheeky bricky. It's connected to how to say. I don't know. Something like when you need to count, like when people play together, you need to choose like
Like duck, duck, goose.
Eeny,
you
meeny, miny, mo.
or you or you. Yeah. Mini, many more kind
That's
of
cool.
this. So it's like this phrase is from there, but when you just say this phrase, it doesn't make any sense actually. It just has this funny sound, I guess, like hip hop, you know.
That's
That's
funny.
funny. Good
Do
stuff.
you know any more words?
Like
I don't know any
like a
other
bird.
language.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bird. It's like chicky bricky, right?
It's funny.
Yeah. So okay, let's say. So here for handlebar, you have like two frames, or two planes, right? So one plane like this, one plane like this. So you can play around with their proportions. It can be like very long plane like this. So and then you make this like 3 points. It can be like this, for example. Right. So now you have this line you make turn into pipe. Yeah, so
Kind of like the hood of a car almost.
How do you do it with
yeah,
clavicles?
yeah, like a clavicle.
What's that?
So
I can do that with clavicles.
Yeah.
so
I
same
still get
here,
confused.
like
That's sick. So when they have those really, what about the ones that are like this?
What do I call Carvies? Or, I don't know, Harleys?
Like the really high handlebar. I see some people here riding motorcycles like that. Their hands will be literally up like that.
yeah.
It's I
Yeah,
find
so
it very difficult to ride.
I don't think you can even ride those.
same. You can like little like change like this, for example. Right.
Yeah,
So
those
now you
choppers.
have like let's say this can be
Monkey bars.
whoop. Let's say like this.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah. Everybody to the chopper.
What's that from?
Arnie.
Oh, okay. That sounds like Arnie. I was like, that sounds like Colton's impression of Arnie.
So good. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so it's like a trick with all this kind of stuff. Once you find simple geometry, you can draw it from any angle.
Yeah, I mean, if you
'Cause,
can
like-
draw 2 pieces of paper,
I was gonna say 2 pieces
That's
of bread
sick.
because I'm hungry.
2 pieces of bread.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you were gonna say 2 pieces.
That sounds
of bread.
delicious.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's
I want my buttered toast.
That's actually really.
because sometimes it's super counterintuitive. It's just like your eyes don't believe it can be like this, but once you have geometry, you have a proof. You have solid proof to tell your eyes like, hey,
That's
you
possible.
just yeah, it's like you judging on your lack of experience is not correct kind of idea. So you see kind of it can be like with this gap, it can be like should be connected, or it can be like less gap, can be like this,
Hey,
and
Artemis.
then
Hey.
we can draw like different angle, for example.
Like basically
can
any
draw
angle
it.
you want.
Yeah, so it turns out it's very kind of simple. And then actually I find that once I draw it a couple times, I stopped doing it. I just because now I have this like feel of this curve. So now I will just kind of draw handlebar without even drawing structure. It's kind of, this is what I mean about training automotive mode.
Yeah.
Because sometimes also we need like this clear practice to develop confidence.
Well, that's good.
So you know, like, yeah, I can draw it more precise, but it's okay, no big deal.
Tabudo.
Yeah, Chabudo, it looks like okay. Thanks. So
Yeah. So it's really just two flat planes, and you just connect the
yeah,
dots, and then you add a little bit of thickness.
yeah,
It's so simple.
yeah. Two
One.
flat planes and how many dots? 1, 2, 3. About 6 dots.
That's interesting. Oop.
So in this motorcycle, I drew from memory, kind of, right? So this elements is very approximate, but they already look realistic. And if you have reference, yeah, it's make it even more easier to draw because you can look for very specific, very sharp details.
Mm-hmm.
But also you will be ready to draw details without being like consumed by them, because like it's really a trap. When you kind of start to draw details and no, it's like you try to make everything about details and you lost all this like a gesture, perspective.
Feel like figure drawing.
Yeah. Yeah, start drawing fingers, hairs, and you forget about like
Yeah. Forget what
well,
the body doesn't look that good.
yeah. Is there like some kind of like situation happen with the body, like a gesture or movement? Yeah, for me, it's like first of all, like I like as motorcycles as some kind of element in the action scene. So it should be like more no purpose for me. It's to make this like chase, you know, like biker gangs,
Mm-hmm.
like Mad Max, something.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this like artistic character aspect is very big, more important than being kind of correct. So let's can draw some nuances. It's a maniac motorcycle. Yeah, funny. I have this song now.
No music today.
Yeah. Get possessed by music. Because so interesting combination is like kind of cringe and also masterful somehow. This music.
Halt says, I hope I see more videos and live streams of you guys. They're really informative. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We also have a YouTube channel, Draw Anime Academy. You can actually watch any of our past live streams. They're all recorded. This is our third time having Gene on, and they're very helpful. So if you want to go find our content, you can find us there as well. This is actually our first time live streaming with a guest on TikTok, though. What?
Yes. I don't know if we'll be streaming on Wednesday though, but we'll see.
I'm not sure. We might actually be pushing the stream to a different time on Wednesday because we have a class that ends very late,
Yep.
and it's far away.
Mm-hmm.
We actually won't even be back by the time our normal stream.
Yeah. Yep.
Painting.
Oh, you go to Alaska?
In Alaska. It's pretty far from us.
Oh, Alaska was cool. I went there for a cruise once.
I've never been there.
It's kind of cool, honestly.
Oh,
I think you'd like it, Colton. There was a garden, I think, in Victoria, and it was really pretty. I think that's Alaska. I'm not entirely sure anymore. It's been so long.
hmm.
It looked like a,
Yeah,
like
like-
a Disney film, like those old-fashioned Disney princess films.
My family on my mom's side lives in Alaska. Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's fun.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
It's
being
crazy how
like
like
near.
once you get the proportions, it's like there's a motorcycle.
Yeah. It's like how people are too.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is this?
What? Oh, I don't know. I turned it into a person. You know those the exercise where you like hold the what's it? You have the weight.
Now,
and
but you
like,
put a
hold-
person on writing on it.
Sure.
It's funny.
Goofy.
Bob Ross painted Alaska a bunch. Like he a lot of his paintings were inspired by Alaska, I think.
Oh
Hmm.
really?
Yeah. I'll wing it.
Yeah, I think you can paint a desert. Ah, you ride the horse?
I
Yes,
never ridden
I grew
one.
up with horses.
Wow, cool. Can you like lasso bull or horse?
You know, funny enough, we actually did that growing up. My neighbor was a roper, and my hometown had a like a really long running annual rodeo, and so I would go every year
Uh-huh.
as a kid for my brother's birthday. It would the rodeo was like right over the weekend when my brother's birthday was, so we would always go to it as as kids. They would have the clown that would run around, and it was a lot of fun.
So you can like make a rope ring
I haven't done it
in the
for a
air?
long time, but yeah. It's like all
Wow,
in the wrist.
crazy. Yeah.
They have the little cow, the little bull's plastic head that has like two things sticking out of it, and you stick it in a hay bale, and you pretend the hay bale is the bull, and then you rope it for practice.
Cool.
I remember that. What?
But this can be also used like if you're like police, for example, you can like
Yeah.
it's
Chuck
like
Norris.
stop. Yeah. Like stop this robber. He's like
It's funny.
and like attach him to how to say like you have like very long rope. You drop this ring, and then you attach other side to tree, and he running after like.
It's funny. Capture people.
No, that's crazy. That's cool. But have you did like a horse and this turning rope at the same time, like horse riding and?
I don't know if I did that. I was pretty young. Maybe a
Mm.
little bit. It was mostly my dad. My brother did it a little bit.
Wow, so cool. Yeah, super badass. It seems like.
You probably like westerns.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally. So you're like literal this kind of character.
That's funny.
Like, yeah. It's like it's like talking about this like Russia and Norway. I don't know about Norway, but it's definitely some kind of this Nordic roots in Russia. And one day I was just realized like bunch of my friends they literally these actual characters from medieval characters like who's like fighting every day. They're like, "Ah."
Yeah.
That is
It's
so
like,
funny.
okay. So it's like it's not a kind of artificial. It's actually existed, and
It's
these
like
people
there's a
still
reason
around.
why those stereotypes exist. or those archetypes.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, so same like yeah, also I was met like a musician friend or he sing like he can sing like a Freddie Mercury and Ronnie Dio.
It's funny.
Imagine like and I was like, wow, so I see in the real life actual like super talented guy, you know, like actually like Dio or I don't know, like Jimi Hendrix, he can play and sing is amazing. And we
Wow.
have all this like real rock and roller energy, you know. So yeah, so same like I was like so interesting. So often we don't recognize um like actual living archetypes just
Yeah.
because we need like somebody put them on the stage and everybody like pointing fingers say like he is a superstar, he's a Superman, you know. No, you don't need. You can just recognize them. They like say like, hey, it's a kind of like embodiment of a archetype.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I say like if you able to do this thing with a rope, I it's for me it's impossible. I always look this like say I don't believe, I don't think it's really possible to do this thing. It's
That's
crazy.
funny. Yeah, the
It's
ropes
kind
are
of like
really stiff. They're
Oh,
like
really?
they're really stiff. Like they're not like really loose ropes. They're I don't know
mm,
what they're covered in or something, but they're really stiff.
Is it like a kind of glue or
Yeah,
kind
like
of like
or no.
adhesive? No.
I don't really know what it is. I don't know a lot about them, but
Something that stiffens the thing.
yeah, they're pretty stiff. There's a bunch of them. Some of them are even like plastic-ish, but
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. But it's not hard. It's not hard to do the
mm,
lasso. I don't even think I remember how to do it exactly. I was so young. But a lot of people when they talk about foreigners, they'll go, what's something that fascinates you about the United States? And people go, oh, the yellow school buses. I never. I always want to see a yellow school bus, but like they just drive by my window, and I'm just like, oh, I don't. Yeah,
I don't
that's
care.
normal.
it's there.
The
I
yellow
think
school-
Mhm.
I think the Japanese equivalent for me is the vending machines.
the vending machines
Yeah.
or the little hats that the kids have, the yellow
Yeah.
hats.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the little hats.
That's funny.
I say the vending machines because they can actually
Yeah.
have whole cold and hot drinks in it.
Disconnected, reconnecting. YouTube, are you there? Reconnection successful.
Yay.
Is it auntie? Is like, is that like babushka? Does that
I
mean
don't
like
know.
auntie or grandma?
Yeah, babushka, it's a grandma.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Mm.
The aunties in Singapore were funny.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were, they were cool.
That's fun. I think in the
Auntie, it's
movie-
teta.
Okay.
Oh, that's a cute. That's cute.
Teta. Yeah.
The in the movie Turning Red, it's like about like an Asian family, and they have like auntie characters, and they all look like. And that was so funny.
I-
They have like the
going
little
up there.
suitcases.
They have
that
suitcases. They have the
pull,
jade,
the
the
flip
jade,
flops,
and
the
the
jade.
perm. Yeah.
There's so many of
But-
those in
I
Singapore.
know.
Yeah.
You know what is a backstory about Chinese aunties?
What?
You don't know?
No, I don't.
I don't know.
No idea.
No.
I've seen them because I have aunties like that, but I don't really know why they kind of
It's
had that look.
it's very interesting. They're like kind of famous for being like a little like out of this world, like
Huh.
and like doing like weird stuff, like Russia people when they're drunk.
Oh. That's funny.
There's
And
some TikToks that are about aunties, and they're really funny.
yeah, it's trick. It's like it's this kind of age of auntie, right? It's these people who been children during um, cultural revolution in China.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So it's children who, no, like you on TikTok, so I will not tell details further, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, whoa. I was also like met some in Beijing. It was for me like was very wild experience. I was like, what? This place is so weird. And after I realized, like, oh, wait a second, if like make some calculation about age, and I say like, okay, yes, like different, like um generation little special. And interesting, like recently I've been also do this kind of research, just study like about my own generation and about generation in different country.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have these discussions in USA, and depend on location, it's very different types. So it's like, I don't know, like your boomer age in the USA and this age in Russia is like totally different people
Interesting. Yeah.
because we have like different history events, right?
I'm kind of curious what the difference is for, like, I guess, for lack of a better term, like the boomers for us, but like, what is that equivalent for you guys, like in Russia?
Oh, and there's no
Like,
equivalent. It's no equivalence. Like some have like same age people, right? But yeah, this kind of age people is who is nostalgic for Soviet Union because it
okay.
was their childhood,
Mm-hmm.
and they remember childhood. Like even me, I have little childhood from Soviet Union,
Mm-hmm.
and trick with the childhood is no matter what kind of trash and madness around you, you always remember it's like some fairy tale. Everything
Mm.
looks so bright and wonderful,
Yeah.
and it's because children is the children. They have some special chemistry
Speaking about the Soviet
as
Union,
well.
I think there
Mhm.
is a YouTube channel that I used to watch that person lived in that time towards the end of the Soviet
Uh-huh.
Union, but most of his family lived during that time, and he would just talk about the history, and I always thought that was like super interesting. I think it's called the Yushaka
Yeah,
Show.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, all this is very tricky. So it's like right now, like all history, they do this trick, like Moscow as a showcase kind of, right? So every foreigner who go to Moscow, like from civilized world, they go to Moscow and say like, oh my God, this city is so amazing. It's like so advanced and it's so civilized. Yeah, because its
Mm-hmm.
whole idea, they want to impress people with how great Russia is when they go to
Mm.
Moscow. And more than that, they want their own people go back to Moscow and feel comfortable because there's like
Mm.
KGB spies,
Oh.
there's like main asset of Russia regime, it's their spies. It's the main asset. They don't care about people. They love only their like kind of how to say special collaborators.
Mm.
That's
So,
interesting.
and imagine like you, like some of them like working like in other country, living like for 20 years, for 40 years, like stealing secrets, like making mm, networks, building networks, corruption, all this stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
then they can be like exposed and they need to return to Russia. So when they return, they need to feel like it's not like a downgrade. So
Oh.
also a lot of like elites, as like Kremlin, they want to keep them in Russia by having this like very kind of high class, like world class,
Mm-hmm.
top level life quality kind of. So that's why I have
Mm-hmm.
this like nice streets, nice parks.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's like how to say, like a Disneyland for Russia elites. This what is
Interesting.
Moscow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question. What's your reference? He's drawing this one from imagination.
And memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, memory.
Yeah, kind of like memory imagination. So can put here some logo, here some view. And so you can like fins.
Yeah. You can't do it on TikTok, but If you go to our YouTube channel, we're also streaming there. You can rewind the stream. If you want to flip back a page to show what was covered earlier, really quick,
Yeah.
he talks about, you know, the skeleton and of motorcycles and the anatomical parts and the different sections and everything. That's all on our YouTube channel. You can find it. Same username, Draw Anime Academy. He is teaching about drawing motorcycles today.
Yeah, definitely should go to YouTube for more convenience learning experience, right?
Oh yeah, the YouTube channel is much better for. This is our first time with a guest on TikTok, so I think it works pretty well overall. We could continue
nice.
to do that if you want. It's not
Yeah,
too bad.
don't see TikTok. Yes. So this also sometimes like in front of engine, like about here can be this like radiator. It can be like air or oil radiator. So, you know, it's kind of block. So and there have like two pipes. One pipe goes somewhere to engine there. Other pipe can go from top here like this. Again, so you can use reference to see exactly like where those pipes go, or you can just fake it. You know, this kind of detail, which is already, it's so goes so far, so nobody will actually track it.
Unless
So,
you got a content creator that tracks it and be like, is this really accurate?
Then then your stuff goes viral, and what's his name?
Yeah.
Eddie Austin makes a video. Does Gene Bond's motorcycles actually make any sense? And then the video has like 1 million views.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I should draw some like weird motorcycle, like instead of engine, put like a coffee machine.
Like that's how concept art is born.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are Colton and Christina. This is Draw Anime Academy, and we've got Gene Bond on right now as a guest artist. He's drawn some motorcycles. We're about an hour and 40 minutes into the stream. We actually can't stay on too long tonight. I forgot to tell you, Gene, we got some stuff that we have to do tonight, but we can stay on for a little bit longer. We have a big art class coming up tomorrow. We still have to prepare for it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so one more I will show like in perspective, right? So this
Gotta love that
draw.
bit of ink pass.
Okay, let's do a bit more ink.
This is awesome. This is fun.
Yeah, it's like really like a boy stuff. Like at least that's how I
Boy
always
stuff,
feel
it
like.
really is boy stuff.
It didn't take long for Christina to switch to drawing characters. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna study the motorcycles, and then like 15 minutes later, I look over, she's drawing a character.
I know.
Yeah. No, I like last
Call
time
me out.
Christina say about comic books for her is a relationship. And I interesting is like it's totally agree. It's like every genre makes sense only when is interesting relationship between characters.
Yeah.
Some like a life problems, life situations. But for me also was interesting. You can see how it's like maybe sometimes it's like about reaching certain goal or like fixing some fundamental issue like this. For me, I think what is good like important element in a story. It's like where's like some like, oh, we need to like destroy a ring, or we need to find a way for something, how to do something. It's interesting.
It just reminded me of the Lord of the Rings. When I watched the trilogy, the only thing that, not the only thing, but one of the main things is that I was actually invested in was the romance between Aragorn and Arwen.
That's all she talked
That's
about
all I
for
talked
months.
about.
She didn't care at all about the ring or Sauron.
No,
Wow.
that's a girl mind for you, you know.
She only cared about
yeah.
I cared about the romance.
or the real romantic relationship, and then all the YouTube
Yeah.
videos analyzing their relationship, and I was like, ooh, where's the swords? Where's the orcs? Where's the battle?
Yeah, there's like this like
Although I think one of my favorite
corruption and treasons.
Yep.
It's like, oh, how they manage? Oh, they have this bomb to explode these gates or a wall, something like. What kind of weapons they have? And this is interesting.
It's like the analytical versus the emotional kind of thing.
Yeah, like technical, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So like, look, this thing, look, oh. And they have like elephant tanks.
Yeah.
So okay, here I try and do this like super extreme. We have like tilted camera and
Gene,
fish
do you want
eye.
to move your sketchbook just a little bit to the left? Yeah.
Так, let me see.
A little bit too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good, right there.
Okay, so it's like a curved horizon line. So, and as a simpler version of this thing, it's just you draw wheels, you draw body, then you connect the body to wheels with the front and rear fork, and you show where is fuel tank, where is driver's seat, and you can like add engine, right? So once you understand the structure, you can draw it like more simple way. So also like in perspective, let's say here, here will be like a front wheel. I give myself permission to draw little wrong ellipses, little wrong proportions. So this also kind of important.
I like that you said that. Like, you allow yourself to make mistakes. Or, like, that's not
Yeah.
perfect. I like that.
So here's like our front wheel. So I mean, like, I'm perfectly aware is not correct in every way, but it's close enough. And this skill you learn when you practice. So you kind of, you see what is your priority, and you feel kind of confident to sacrifice like not main aspects. Like, yeah, maybe this ellipse not entirely properly drawn, but it looks correct, so that's fine to me. So here, okay, I have these ellipses, and then another also thing I want to mention, like when you make it like illustration, treat also like every these techniques only as support. They help you to draw your picture. So you're not required to follow every step like religiously, right? So once you make something, you see it help you, then you can neglect it, and not like, oh, I need to follow every like connection points. No, you can totally neglect every element. So here is again. Yeah, let's try same motorcycle. Here we have this. I already listen some music in my head, like "Welcome to the jungle."
Funny.
Yeah, so here's this just to see simple and boxes. Box for engine. Here's like my fuel tank. Here, so let's draw guy. Oh, let's make it. You could be mine. But have you played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, I played it a bit.
So it feels like just normal life to you? This is like, why is it do this?
There's definitely some places that have that
Uh-huh.
vibe.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some places that have the vibe, especially in Arizona, old ghost towns and different stuff.
Oh, you have ghost towns.
There are ghost towns here. Yeah.
Oh, we never been to any of those.
I've been by them
Oh,
a long time ago.
where are they?
A little bit. I don't know where they are. I was so young. I didn't drive there.
Okay.
We got a lot of.
And what kind of buildings there?
I don't know. Old ones falling down.
I mean, it's like a wooden building, like
Yeah.
private houses, or
Wooden buildings and stuff. There's a couple here. You can find them online, pictures of them and stuff.
oh,
Do you know the do you know what kind of architecture it is, or is it just it's whatever?
Wood.
okay.
planks.
Can ask.
What is the kind of western looking or
Yeah, I mean,
no, Midwest? I don't know.
I don't really know. I'm not an expert on it at all.
Mm.
I just know about it.
Mm. Yeah, if I'm from Arizona or Texas, I will definitely like wear a hat everywhere. It's like a cowboy hat.
Cowboy hats, yeah.
Yeah.
You look good in a cowboy hat, Cole.
Bro, I hate wearing jeans. I'm not gonna lie.
Jeans are very annoying to wear. They're super stiff and they're not stretchy.
Levi's.
Yeah.
Remember Will Weston talking about those?
Oh yeah.
It was like the workers'
But
jeans,
jeans-
and then they caught on.
Oh yeah.
Blue jeans. They're like blue pants, yeah.
They wore worker pants and then
Denim.
they got trendy.
They got trendy, and then everybody had to wear them.
You used to wear a lot of jeans like growing up, right?
Sometimes. I never really liked them that much.
I think they're good for like if you don't want to get scratched or if you don't like if you're like hiking, they're not bad.
Yeah.
But like Wild West time kind of cowboys, there wasn't jeans, right? It was like leather maybe.
Yeah, what do they call them? Chaps, I think?
Oh yeah, or chinos? No, chaps.
I've only heard the word chap.
Okay.
Are they like the leather things that go over your pants or
Yeah,
something?
like they're.
Ah,
You have it.
Munch.
They
Yeah.
kinda look like that. I kind of remember, and they
Oh.
the thing that go over the pants, right?
I don't know exactly.
I don't remember.
We need to stretch. I want to try to build another one of these tonight and stretch it,
Yeah.
and we'll gesso it so we can bring it to class if possible. Definitely is a lot cheaper than buying it. Pictures.
oh,
Stretch it, staple it.
Those must be pretty strong staples.
I mean, they're metal, and you do it like you do a bunch of them on both sides. I don't need to build a giant one. This is just small, you know. But I probably need to bring this in a lot so it doesn't. Probably should have done that first.
Oh. You probably didn't think of it. Oh, nice fiery hair.
Mm-hmm.
goes this Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I was
Ghost
thinking Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
That's good.
No, I have this song like Hellraiser. It's cool. I have a radio in my head.
Your brain fills in the silence.
Yeah, once I was also practice this, I think like, okay, I have too many like addiction to devices, like all this internet, like headphones. It's like I should try to use my imagination more. So like how to make myself just enjoy process without any support. And I was just saying like, okay, maybe I can just like play tune in my head, like whatever music I want, because I already hear so many music. And actually, yeah, it seems you can actually play like I don't know, like Rammstein, Manowar. I can play all this from memory in my head.
That's funny.
No, it's like memorizing the lyrics becomes even more important now.
Why? Why now it's more important?
Well, if you want to memorize the songs, you got to know what the words say, and play it in your imagination.
I guess you just
Yeah.
play the tune.
Yeah, that's true.
I can like mumble.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like a Rammstein, like nobody know what words there.
I need to check on the cats.
Go check on the kitties.
3 silly kitties.
So let's see some kind of.
I really like the way how you add the hatch lines. It's very dynamic.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so here.
Yeah, we saw a lot of comic artists at that con that we went to the week during the last weekend. And I just was like, oh, Gene would probably like this kind of stuff because it's all comic. A lot of comic artists were there. I think I forgot. Was his name David Finch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
I'm not super familiar with comic artists that much, but there were a lot of them there. And
Yeah.
really
No,
nice
David Finch. Yeah, David Finch is like first artist like who been like inspiration for me
Oh, really?
long time ago, like at the beginning of beginnings, kind of.
Really?
Yeah,
So David
I was
Finch
like,
his idol.
Really? We saw him the other day.
yeah, that's crazy.
Kitty.
Like I've been even like,
Bro, he's playing so loud too.
oh, I've been like copy his drawings. Like I did this like very big like A1 size.
Today?
Oh, you copy his drawings?
And yeah, and I bring it to art college for my teacher when I like on my first year, and my teacher just look at this like give me like you know, I don't know how to say, like
He's so cute. What?
give me a look, academical look, give to me, and I realized it's just like they don't like comic books.
I see. They didn't. They were pretty picky with what they liked and didn't like. If it doesn't look like this,
Yeah,
it's
no.
It's not.
Yeah, they are know kind of these genres, but they're kind of like treated as some like low
Low end.
yeah, like you know, like fantasy art,
Or
Like
anime
for
or
them,
whatever
Frank
it is.
Frazetta, it's something, yeah. For them, it's some kind of like a kitsch.
Mm,
Yeah. But
interesting.
yeah, it's something what makes them be a little on the boring side of the universe. Так, get this exhaust
Oh,
here.
David Finch has a YouTube channel? I didn't know that.
Does he?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
look.
Oh, yeah, he's super cool. Oh, it's just like his style, like in general. He has this very cool
Oh,
vibe.
wow. A pretty big channel. Oh, Bridgman.
Richmond
Так,
too.
so,
Mm.
so, and you see kind of like, it's like if I just draw freehand stuff, like if I don't have any underlying drawing. It's kind of key to find this balance, find this feeling of technique to make it work for you, not be like stiffened by all these techniques.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
interesting. Like I'm more I talking about this, more I find it's like sound like adventure, like when you have all these different traps. So like everything won't catch you. So one trap is like a reference trap. It's want to catch all your energy, but you need to focus on your uh, like what do you want to draw? What do you want to show? So reference is only your ally, not your boss.
He's
Ally,
meowing.
not your boss. Nice.
Yeah. You're meowing too much.
And same with the structure, with all this technical stuff. It should be like helping you. It's only reason of all this. It's to help you draw it like better on the next level. So once you start to be like too serious about all this, once you put it in the center, like, oh, I need to make sure this always look correct or is everything perfect, then it's like you get captured. It's like wah wah wah.
Wow.
What is it? What are you meowing about?
You have let the monster out.
I know, I've unleashed him. I've made a mistake.
Like wasted. Reference catch you.
Oh boy, he's ready to go play.
Yep.
What do you want?
What do you want? You want food?
Так, so let's say here some kind of road.
What time should we leave tomorrow?
8? If we want to be really extra early, we could do 7:45.
It probably would be a good idea to leave at like 7:45.
That's very early.
So yeah, leave at 7:45.
Так.
Toby uses all of his breath each meow. He wastes no breath.
Oh.
He just meows and meows and meows when he wants his food.
So annoying.
That's a kitten.
Meow 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 meow.
I'm gonna crush your head.
So, and I even can make like here smaller motorcycle, just for example, how you draw it when it's small.
Ooh.
Right, same we can have guy here.
You got some
Maybe he's like
yappy mouth.
real.
Look at him.
Welcome to the jungle.
Good boy. Dang, that's really fun.
Really just kind of comes out from thin air. Like just a poof. It's like poof, there's a motorcycle. In
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah, magic.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, also this kind of you can practice kind of like experiment, just it helps also, especially when you make it a routine. So when you're like, oh, I need to draw a couple motorcycles and I have this kind of short amount of time for this. So it's not like forever project. It's just like, oh, I need to draw some here and they're like different size. You draw them and these restrictions teach you how to find this like easy way to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Teach you how to be fluent and not so like stiff and this kind of like like a figure sketches from a model, right? Like when you have like 30-second sketch, 1 minute sketch, and it's like, yeah, you cannot draw all everything you want in a 1 minute. So you find way how to make it satisfying for you. So you will include all kind of cool
Applejack.
details that you can draw in this short time.
Ugh.
And same kind of with motorcycles, with everything.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Gesture
it
drawing
is-
with
it is a lot
motorcycles.
like gesture drawing, or you just restrict.
Yeah, because this way you can really like you learn how to make these decisions and how to find this priority when you say like, okay, this element is really important, because you don't have time to draw everything. So you choose what is really important to draw. So it will look like a motorcycle and it will look cool. And with this just kind of this goal, right, in the mind, it may take a couple attempts and then eventually you will able to do this. It's just like some specific mode of your mind which will kind of force you to be think this way. Otherwise is like you will never get out from this like restrained, like uncomfortable overthinking kind of way of drawing. And it's also you can see like in professional artists, like you as manga artist, for example, you just need to draw so many art in a certain time, and this is your like super training when you need just like every page you have like 20 motorcycles, it's like keep drawing and controlling them.
My hand would probably get extremely tired. Wow.
So let's see.
Man, that's sick.
Yeah. And here. Control even more loose. Let's see. Welcome to the jungle. Here, like some big wheel and this other kind of handlebar. This guy here, like. Here I do some weird sci-fi fork. So it's surprising how much is important here is just to be able to draw ellipses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's more
ellipses
maybe
are-
like more.
Yeah.
It's more important than all these details in motorcycle.
Yeah, it's funny. Ellipses are difficult.
It's like if the ellipse doesn't look correct, it feels like the drawing will kind of fall apart.
Yeah, and the first of all also is like just if you not confident with them, these ellipses they will just kill your process. It's like oh, keep redrawing and look like I always feel something wrong about this wheel. So to be like you can like totally fix it just with the simple exercises like this ellipsis exercises in the Scott Robertson book or whatever, all this like very basic drawing pipes or tubes in perspective and stuff like this. So let's say have here like, so you see like right now I was thinking like, okay, maybe I just finish there, but after saying like, okay, let's try if I can in this very short time drop some motorcycles there. So it's kind of also very good exercise.
Now it's a little biker gang of Ghost Riders.
Yeah, Ghost Riders gang. I was like Hellraiser. I was always like hear this Hellraiser movie. I always hear is like Hellraisers. I say like, wow. So they're like kind of racing in the hell.
That's funny.
I was
And
actually
like
thinking racers, like, oh, the racers from...
yeah. It's like kind of lack of vocabulary, And I was like, I didn't know like a race, like get up from something.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking about racing all the time. It's like it's weird, like they're tricking me. It's like this movie is nothing about racing. It's not like yeah. But biggest disappointment.
I mean, that could be an interesting story.
Yeah.
Cat, what are you doing?
It's like
Kitty?
where's the race will begin?
Yeah.
Who's this weird people? It's like movie which give me a lot of nightmares. It's like it was so strong imagery there. It's like dude can walk through walls. It's like what?
Zoe says, this is so cool. Is there a certain type of pencil you're using?
Yeah, I have this like I buy them like each pencil $100.
That's what he draws.
It's like
with.
It kind of seems
cyber
easier to
pencil.
draw with such a tiny pencil.
Those little baby ones,
Little
the
baby
the
ones.
the Wolverine of art.
Little baby pencils.
Yeah. Kawaii Wolverine.
What you doing, Toby?
It's funny. Awesome.
Looks can be deceiving, huh? Sometimes just a regular pencil from nowhere, and you don't even know where it's from. It's a good tool. Now the pen that he's using, on the other hand, is a G pen.
Oh, Lime Safari.
Whoa, what is that? That's fun.
That looks
I
fun.
don't know.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah, this is very good. It's like, I think if you want to use fountain pen, this, it's the best.
Mommy Safari.
I think, yeah, Safari, I guess. And I use like it's a middle size.
Yeah.
So it's like you can refill with ink. I
Oh,
have this
really?
like carbon. Yeah,
Oh, they're kind of pricey.
They're not too bad.
yeah,
Refill it.
yeah. But it's like, it's super reliable. It's like the best quality I ever use. So if you buy like some fake, it will be it's like it will be horrible. But original one feels unbelievable. It's just quality so great.
Someone's
It's
trying
like
to-
I buy it once. and it's never have a problem.
Nice.
That's funny. Wow, they got blue, black, transparent, aqua sky,
What's transparent?
green,
Ooh, pink.
light rose pink, red, scarlet,
Ooh.
spring green, steel black, sunset. Can't see anything because I have warm mode on. White, yellow.
It's like
That looks
AK of
cute.
fountain
There's mango,
pens.
too.
What is it? The medium, the bold, the extra fine, the fine?
M. I use M, but up to you.
Medium.
I tried fine, but fine somehow was like not working well. I think maybe it was fake. I don't know, but like medium was work great all the time. I don't know.
Medium, okay.
It's like
Applejack, what you got?
okay. So here's this
What's up?
He was about to jump on the table.
buildings.
No jumping up there. No.
I guess you
All
can
right,
go
you
in the
can stay in the
box.
box. Applejack's here. And
Big
Toby.
boy.
Oh,
Hey. Do you like your box? You can't drink my energy drink. You'll die. You already have too much energy. Yeah, you're cute.
Oh boy.
Nah, he's just gonna look around, I think.
Okay. PRB.
Toby's climbed inside the cabinet. Applejack's. Hey! Shh. No! Get out of there. Go! Out. Come on. We're gonna have to do even more cat proofing here now. 3 cats. When did we get 3 cats?
You get notized.
Yeah.
Your cats there can go outside.
Nah.
No,
It's
on
too
the
hot.
house.
It's too hot for them outside.
Oh.
Look at who's. Oh,
That could've been
Applejack
bad.
just headbutted the microphone. Sorry, chat.
Oh,
Oh, he's so
He's heavy. He's like.
You're so big and cute.
Hi there.
I love you.
He has no thought behind those eyes, honestly.
No, he doesn't have a single thought in his head.
Hey, look at the camera.
He smells so good. He's not all poopy like Toby.
Mm-mm. Now you're just gonna get a bunch of cat hair on your clothes.
Worth it.
Worth it. He's a pretty
Yeah.
good hugger.
You're a good hugger.
Ooh, look at that.
That's sick. He's so chill.
so-
You just hold him upside down like this, like a baby.
I don't know if he really likes it though.
You want to go down now? He actually doesn't mind it at all. I meant hairball. I'm a hairball now. Dang, I want the yellow one, dude.
I want the light rose one.
That's sick, dude. These are sick.
What?
They have like
Sick
the
pencils?
the internal ink bottles, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The aqua sky, the light blue one's so pretty. Look at that one.
Yeah. Oh, that one is very pretty.
The medium, huh? M. Wait, these have internal ink, right? Like a little ink bottle inside of them.
Yeah, let me show you.
What?
Oh, it's like like this reservoir.
Oh.
full
Do you
So
fill it
can
up?
like you, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That's actually really cool.
So you fill it up with your own stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, just
Well, hi.
look, I don't like buy cartridges. It's
He
just
jump up on you?
Yep, he did.
He is sweet.
Yeah, you are sweet. You're redeeming yourself, Applejack.
So we got Applejack, and he acted so sweet when he was at the adoption center, and we got him. And then
oh,
as soon as we brought him home and we let him out, he was just like completely ignoring us. Like, I don't even know who you guys are. I don't care about you. And
where's
we were
my
just
food?
like, you traitor. And now he's actually being
Yeah.
sweet again.
He just walked out.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's not behind the computer. Traitor. Mm.
Pawn cat.
Ink converter? Is that what it is?
I think yeah, yeah.
These things here?
I don't think they can see it. Oh,
Gene
he
can.
see it.
Yeah. This one. Yeah.
Okay.
What? And so you just fill them with your own ink. What kind of ink do you
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
The same ink
No,
that you
I
shared
use-
recently?
Oh, wait a second. I use. Yeah, this carbon ink.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Carbon
Look at that.
ink.
Look at how the light just frames the
Yeah.
thing, the text.
Oh,
Carbon ink black. Ooh. 60
very nice.
milliliters. Do you ever use
It's a
colored
Jason.
ink?
Right now I use like Chinese color ink, remember, but it's just like random ink I buy in the local shop. I don't know, like just experimenting. And I even have like golden ink.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's
You
sick.
could color in the fire with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. Golden ink. That's cool.
Golden ink. Like speak like Katsuhiro Otomo. Golden ink.
Bro, I got
gonna-
cat hair on my
I'm
face.
just
What?
gonna make sure no cats get on the counter.
They're so sneaky, dude. Where'd they go?
I don't know where they
Are they
went.
back on the tower?
I don't know.
Papatomi Tower? Have you seen Die Hard?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, we named our cat tower after Nakatomi Tower.
Ah,
Except we call it Papatomi Tower because our cat's name is Poppy.
this is funny. Okay, yeah, let me find my previous drawings.
That's good stuff. Great art. Good art.
Oh, so that's the, from the bottom view. I didn't remember. I didn't realize
What?
that.
Oh,
The
yeah,
bottom
yeah.
view of the handles.
Yeah.
Handles.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll wrap up soon.
Yeah, I think I was just like think to find where's my previous motorcycle drawings.
Motorcycles.
So
Bro, I need to learn how to draw motorcycles better. I need to start practicing that.
in some way,
Whoa.
cars.
Those are
Ooh.
nice. Those are cute.
Those are fun.
Yeah. Oh, I like the colors.
The green.
The green is nice.
Love it.
Yeah, very good. Also, we did some study
Ooh.
with
Oh yeah.
watercolor. It's crazy how cool watercolor look when you just mix two colors like yellow and blue.
Yeah.
Just yellow and blue. It's like,
Limited palette.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice outfit. On the right.
Ooh, I wonder if we could get John on the channel.
John who?
Liu.
Oh, John Liu. Oh, he'd
The
be
mech,
really
he
cool.
mech artist. He worked on Cyberpunk 2077.
oh yeah.
A cool dude. He's from Malaysia, and just a really, really good artist. I've never talked to him. I messaged him a lot. We're buddies,
Oh yeah.
but I've never actually talked to him.
Hmm.
Crap, I need to message him. I'll message him now.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, I
don't
was
forget.
recently told
Oh, we
with,
should also
uh,
get the Alex I keep forgetting.
Brock?
Brock, yeah.
What's that, Gene?
recently talked with Ryan Berry. He also
Mhm.
say can go to my channel.
Oh,
Hmm.
awesome.
So, yeah, it's all bit cool. Так. Yeah, it's really like lost where's my. I have so many sketchbook here and I already forget which one. It's weird. Okay. Yeah.
Hands. Ooh, lots of fun stuff.
Wow. Oh, that's fun.
Hmm.
Man, you could sell that sketchbook.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, how much?
I don't know how much it would cost.
Oh, here's
I
some
remember
this
Kim
kind of.
Jiggies would sell his basically have prints of his sketchbook.
That's a fun one.
I like that.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
Whoa, that's cool.
That's a good one. I like that.
It's gonna be cool, like a first picture in a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, what, when, where, why.
It's good.
Yeah, I forget where's my
Ooh, nice faces.
motors comic books. Yeah, so it's like I experiment with styles. Oh,
Wow, that's cool. Ooh.
I find this somewhere so cool, like a wind.
Yeah. Very
And
mesmerizing.
this,
Ooh, airport.
Oh, that's
oh,
fun.
so nice. My homage to Toriyama.
That's good.
Oh, that's cool.
And this apozyms. You know apozyms?
Nope.
So Tsutomu Nihei, like blame, and he has these apozyms. Yes, he's
That's
like
fun.
draws so cool. Yeah, I need to use this style. I think this looks so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cool. Gritty. Real nice and gritty.
It's like those 80s animes.
Yeah.
Everything's very textural and sick.
Okay, so
Awesome. Well, everybody, thank you for coming by.
yay.
Appreciate it. That was Gene Bond doing some motorcycle drawing and demos. I hope it was
Yeah.
educational for anybody watching in the future. I also hope it was educational for you. Don't forget to leave a comment on the video if you're watching this in the future. You can say hi if you've made it this far. Appreciate it. That's fun. Yeah. Wait, I need to find There we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
You could literally
Awesome.
hear the engines.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, that's
Collapse.
cool.
Motorcycle
Like that
accident.
panning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You could show your
that's
comfort
how it
level
should
just
be,
take a
right?
video.
Just like
Yeah.
really have fun.
Yes. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It's
thank
always
you
it's
for
always a good
inviting.
time. All right then, TikTok. We're gonna head off on TikTok. So thanks for coming, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Mhm.
And also YouTube. We'll talk to you later as well. Thank you, and we'll see you when we go live next time.
Yep. Bye bye.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going live tomorrow. We might be going live on Thursday instead, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
So we'll let you know in the Discord. All right. Bye bye.